Hey there, Aquarius, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your mid-month reading. This is going to be a reading for March 15th through the 31st, and we're going to take a look at your past, present, and near future energies. Also, Aquarius, if this reading resonates and you'd like to book a personal reading, all the information about how to do that is in the description box below. And of course, if you enjoy what I do and you want to say thank you, donation link is also below. Any and every amount is greatly appreciated. Lastly, if you enjoy these readings and you want even more, make sure to subscribe to my free email list. I send out free extended readings every Monday only to my email subscribers. You cannot get these readings anywhere else. Okay, Aquarius, main energy for the reading is the Queen of Wands. Bottom of the deck, you get the Seven of Cups. There is an energy showing up here for you. Now, this person you are very, very drawn to. You're almost like a magnet to them. There's no cutting this tie. There's no separating. It's literally like you are drawn to their energy like a moth to a flame. The thing is, though, this person's also very, very confusing to you. They're very overwhelming. They're very all over the place. They don't make you feel settled. Quite the opposite, actually. They make you feel like all over the place emotionally. Now, this person can obviously be any sign. The main sign that I'm seeing are Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and Libra. But again, it could be any sign. I'm also seeing the numbers 11, 0, and 20. So I don't know if those numbers mean anything to you. In the recent past, you get the Six of Cups, the Fool, and the Ten of Cups. You're showing me here that this is a soul connection with this person that you're dealing with. So whoever this is not just, another person I'm dating, another person I'm hanging out with. No. This is like legit soul connection. And you have so many good memories, so many good times with this person. And I see you and this person being able to wipe the slate clean. You were able to start over. There was like this beautiful new beginning. Like, okay, we're starting from scratch. We're starting from ground zero with super, super positive energy. And that made you really, really happy. Like you're feeling the 10 of Cups about this person, about this connection, about like this new beginning. The 10 of Cups is one of the happiest cards in tarot. So whatever happened, awesome, awesome, awesome feelings in the recent past. In the current situation, you get the Justice, the Six of Wands, and the Judgment. You're showing me here that you need to make a decision about what is balance between you and this person. What is the definition of balance? Whether it's, what's our relationship status? Where are we going? Whether this is a friendship. I don't know what this is, but essentially you're showing me like, remember how I said there's like a ton of turmoil and emotional turmoil and there's a lot of up and down? You're trying to figure out like, okay, what do we do? How do we maintain this very delicate balance between us in a successful way and something that's going to work for me and work for you? And you need to decide on your part, what works for me? What am I actually looking for? And this is like you going deep, trying to figure out genuinely, what do I want out of this? In the near future, you get the 10 of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. There was an ending here. I don't feel like it's happening in the near future. I feel like it happened at some point in the past. And you're showing me I'm slowly learning how to have like a new beginning, a new start here. Something about this ending, right, taught you something, or it was meant to teach you something. And you're getting this lesson in the near future. And we'll see what that's all about because you're showing me like, okay, once I've learned this lesson, I'm able to like turn over a new leaf. So let's see. I'm very, very curious. Let's take a look at the main energy for your reading, which is the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is clarified by the High Priestess, the Four of Wands, and the Three of Cups. Deep, deep down, you're showing me like this person, bottom of the deck, you get the 10 of Cups. This person is like all that in a bag of chips as far as you're concerned. They're attractive, both energetically, right? But also physically. You're very, very physically attracted to them. You share a very strong connection, a very strong bond with them. And you're showing me, I just want to spend time with them. I love, love, love spending time with them. The more time I spend with them, the more this connection deepens, the more it solidifies, the more connected to them and attracted to them I feel. I don't feel like you're telling your person any of this though, because you're showing me like I'm kind of keeping it within myself. I'm not really expressing this to this person as much. But this is all happening internally for you. These are all your feelings where you're looking at this person and you're like, oh my gosh, I just want to spend like all day with you. Like if I could, I would literally just joint at the hip. This person does make you feel good. This connection makes you feel good. I can see it. I'm just wondering why it's so emotionally overwhelming for you sometimes. We'll see. Let's clarify the Six of Cups in the recent past. Six of Cups is clarified by the Five of Swords, the Emperor, and the Hierophant. Here's the thing. You and this person have a lot of history. You have a lot of good times. You have a lot of good memories. Okay. It's a soul connection. The thing is, I feel like you may be looking for commitment and you don't 100% know, at least in the recent past, if that's what this person is looking for. Because you're showing me like, I want higher levels of commitment, whether that's monogamy, whether that's us moving in together, each of you is going to have a different definition for higher levels of commitment. But you're showing me like, I know that this is what I want. I'm just, first of all, not expressing it to this person. I don't feel like you're really pushing that agenda. I feel like your person's aware of what you want, but I don't feel like you're like, hey, this is what I want, give it to me or I'll find somebody else. It's very much an energy of like, this is what I want, but I'm not really pushing. I'm not really kind of like, forcing you into this. There's a little bit of an energy of you and this person kind of stuck in limbo. We're not just friends. We're more than that, but neither of us is putting a title on it. This is a little bit of you kind of lying to yourself in terms of telling yourself, it's okay. I don't really need higher levels of commitment. I'm okay with what we are. We have like this deep connection. We have a soul connection. It's awesome. It's great. It is, but at least in the recent past, you want more out of this. You want more out of this connection. And I don't know where your person stands. I'm not seeing their energy. So I don't know if they do, if they don't. I'm just seeing you and kind of like you also convincing yourself like, no, I'm fine with things how they are. Let's take a look at the Fool in the recent past. Fool is clarified by the Star, which is you, the Ten of Cups, which you get again in the current situation, and the Page of Pentacles, which you get directly in the same row in the near future. You're showing me that you had a new beginning with this person. Something happened with this person where you guys like started over, started from scratch, it's like we started a new phase here. I'm not necessarily saying you broke up and got back together. It's more so like we turned a leaf. We like started something new in this connection. And it made you very, very happy on the one hand. On the other hand, there's also not a lot of progress being made. It's literally like when it comes to this person, it's baby steps. So there is progress. You guys are moving in a specific direction. It's just not very fast. And it literally feels like you're stuck in place. It literally feels like every step we make, it's like not a full step. It's like a quarter step. It's very, very, very tiny progress. And even still, you're showing me, even with this like minimal amount of progress, I'm still really, really happy in the recent past. You're showing me like the 10 of Cups twice. That's like really, really happy energy. So let's clarify the 10 of Cups in the recent past again. 10 of Cups is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, the Temperance, and the 5 of Wands. Here's the thing. You've been on this merry-go-round with this person, right? This is not the first time you're with them. This is not the first time you guys have been up, down, happy, sad. You're showing me like we've been on this cycle, on this loop multiple times. And now you're conflicted because you're showing me, I know that after the happiness comes something not so happy. It's usually like we're good and then we're bad and then we're good and then we're bad. And it's been like this for quite some time. So you're a little bit conflicted as to whether or not, first of all, is this happiness going to last? And secondly, if it's not going to last, what comes next, right? Like, what am I going to expect next? Because I know whatever it is, it's probably not going to be positive. So you're in your head a little bit here in the recent past, trying to figure out like, okay, well, what's next? What's coming next? Let's take a look at the current situation, see what the Justice is all about. For the Justice, you get the Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. You get the Ace of Pentacles again in the near future. So when it comes to balance between you and this person, you're showing me it's a very delicate balance between me giving them love and me giving myself love. It's almost like when you're involved with this person, you completely cancel out yourself for a little while. You give all their energy, all your emotional energy to them, and they reciprocate it. I do see love coming back from them towards you, right? But it's also like you kind of forget to focus on yourself, your needs, your desires. And you're showing me now in the current situation, I'm learning, right? It's like a new phase where I'm learning how to love myself and love them equally. Like I don't have to completely give up on myself in order to give them love. And I don't have to completely give up on them in order to love myself. Like I can find a way to have my needs, my desires prioritized and met while still giving them love, receiving love from them. It's almost like this is new for you. Like you've never experienced this in this connection or even in the context of like yourself and how you deal with yourself in relationships. Let's look at the 6 of Wands in the current situation. Six of Wands is clarified by the Tower, the Lovers, and the Judgment. You get the Judgment again here in the current situation. You're getting a lot of repetitive cards. Now, bottom of the deck, you get the Seven of Cups. Remember, you got the Seven of Cups at the bottom of this deck too for the main energy for your reading. It's very much an energy of like things work until they don't. Because what I mainly see in this connection, Aquarius, you want more. You want love, you want romance, you want higher levels of commitment, and this person is giving you some emotion back. They're not breadcrumbing you or anything like that. They're not giving you what you want, which is romance, love, committed relationship. Because you're showing me like, oh, you know, I'm able to love myself. I'm able to love them. There's balance. It's working. And then bam, all of a sudden it stops working because you're coming to the realization, this is not enough for me. I want more. I deserve more. I want love. I want higher levels of commitment. Like, I don't want this, what are we not, you know, let's not put a title on it, but let's pretend like we're, you know, none of that. You want clarity. And you're showing me it's very overwhelming to you because on the one hand, you want more from this person. On the other hand, you don't know where they stand. And you also don't want to disrupt this very delicate balance, this very delicate dance that you and this person are in. But you're coming to the realization in the current situation that it's like, I want more. Like this, what we have right now is good. It's not enough for me anymore. Like I can't keep lying to myself and telling myself this is enough. This is good. I'm good with this. Oh, okay. Give me two more for the Judgment in the current situation. Judgment in the current situation is clarified by the Nine of Cups, the Strength, and the Four of Cups. Here's the thing. You're very aware of what you want. You're crystal clear on it. You're showing me like, I know I want higher levels of commitment, and just the thought of being able to get that and us being able to move in this direction makes you so, so happy. It's like a wish fulfilled for you. But it's also difficult because again, I don't feel like you've actually expressed it to this person where you're like, hey, this is what I want. And so you're showing me this could also end very not in the best way for me. It could be that this person wants what I want and then yay, we're both happy, we're emotionally fulfilled, we're emotionally stable, we're balanced, awesome. Or it could be that this person doesn't want what I want and then I'm left, you know, not heartbroken, but very disappointed and very like, you know, why did I even put myself out there? It's a little bit difficult for you right now in the current situation to figure out like, how do I talk about this? How do I bring this up? Do I even want to pursue this, go down this route, etc.? Let's take a look at the near future, see what the Ten of Swords is all about. Ten of Swords is clarified by the Seven of Wands, Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands. Bottom of the deck, you get the Ten of Swords again. What I'm seeing here is that the resistance is gone, okay? The resistance is gone. You know what? Before I say this, let me clarify this, and then I will talk about this. Because this could go one of two ways, and I don't want to say something and then be like, oh, JK, I was kidding. Let's take a look at the Page of Pentacles in the near future. Okay. Here's the thing. I feel like, you know, this resistance that I was talking about, like, oh, do I say this? Do I not? Do I move down this path? Do I not? You're putting an end to that. There's no resistance, but you're also no longer giving yourself emotionally or physically to this person. You're showing me I'm putting a stop to everything until we have this conversation. Okay. I cannot keep like giving and getting emotionally invested and getting more connected to this person without knowing if they want what I want. Because if they don't want what I want, I'm going down a path that's going to end up hurting me. And if they do want what I want, yay. But either way, I have to have this conversation with them first before we get there. So the Ten of Swords is clarified by the Seven of Wands, Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands. And then the Page of Pentacles in the near future is clarified by the Eight of Wands, Hanged Man, Six of Swords. And so essentially what you're doing, you're showing me, I have to have this conversation with them. I'm literally stopping everything until we have this conversation. And once we have this conversation, I'm going to be able to figure out which direction we move in. I don't feel like you're even having the conversation in the near future yet because you're showing me it's going to happen. Three of Wands. It hasn't happened yet. It's going to happen. But you're literally almost like pumping the brakes on everything until you have this talk with this person to get clear on like, this is what I want. What do you want? Let's take a look at the Ace of Pentacles in the near future. The Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Three of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, you get the Two of Cups. Here's the thing. I feel like you end up having this conversation with this person and it doesn't go the way you want. It ends up in heartbreak. It ends up in loss. It ends up in a lot of confusion for you. And you're showing me like, I was not expecting this. Like you showed me the Ace of Pentacles here. And, you know, I found this like balance. I can focus on giving them love and I can focus on myself and, you know, everything's good. And then you realize I can't do this anymore. I can't keep lying to myself and telling myself I do want something that I don't want or vice versa. It seems like this person does not want what you want in the near future here. And that leaves you really heartbroken. That leaves you feeling like a sense of loss. And also you're kind of looking back and you're like, maybe I shouldn't have even talked about this. Maybe I should have just been okay with like, you know, whatever we had. Like, did I really need to have this conversation? Did I really need to like push it? I do see you sitting here kind of a little bit confused and being like, well, maybe I shouldn't have even gone down this path anyway. But you did get the clarity that you want. What you're looking for, this person is not looking for in the near future. Well, at least you got clarity, Aquarius. Let's take a look at what the universe wants you to keep in mind for this reading. From the universe, you get the Emperor, the Eight of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. You're really, really, really holding back on having this talk, right? You're showing me I'm able to like keep things under control and keep things moving and working before I have this talk. Because remember, before you have this conversation with this person, there's plausible deniability. You're in an energy of like, well, I don't know what they want. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. It's all the options are open. Once you have this conversation, it becomes crystal clear to you. Either they want what you want or they don't want what you want. And then you're left facing, you know, like, what do I do? So I can definitely see why you're apprehensive to have this conversation in the current situation. You're really trying to avoid it. But it seems like in the near future, you can't avoid it anymore. You're like, I can't keep lying to myself here. So Aquarius, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you here on the next one.